try to walk to you, don't let me pass. Right? Excuse me, brother. Excuse me, I'm getting close. Right. So, asking him, hey brother, can I pass? You don't mind if I get past you? Right. Asking him is a tactic to achieve my objective. My objective is to get to the wall. Right? See how it makes sense? You have to break down acting moment by moment. Right? If I try to go around him, that's also a tactic. Right? If I beg, if I try to barter, you see where these action verbs are coming in? Yeah. To barter, to trade, to pry. I could to humiliate. Hey man, your mama, whatever the situation is, whatever the action verb is, I'm doing those tactics to try to achieve an objective. Let me tell you about acting. I hate when people, no one ever said it here, but people are always talking about, oh man, what they want you to cry, man. They want you to cry. Let me tell you about emotion. Emotion is simply the byproduct of pursuing an intention. Amen. If the baby wants to go to McDonald's, right? You want to go to McDonald's. The baby's going to do everything it can to go to McDonald's. Those are called tactics. Babies are already perfect actors. Right? They're going to cry, they're going to whine, they're going to look sweet, they're going to have those big, beautiful eyes. All these little things they're going to do, right? It might even be a temper tantrum, but all of these are tactics to achieve the objective, which is going where? That's acting. Right? So, emotion. I told you emotion is the byproduct of pursuing an intention. Right? So, when the baby cries, right? Because it failed its objective of getting to the McDonald's or achieved the objective. That's why we tell actors in this group right here to celebrate your wins and your losses. Amen. Celebrate your wins and your losses. There needs to be some kind of reaction to what you just heard. If not, if you're just looking like this, unless your character is deaf, right, or whatever the situation is, mute or whatever you call it, right? If you can't speak or you can't talk, right, unless you didn't hear it, there needs to be some kind of reaction. Even if you didn't react, we need to see you hear it and choose not to react in a particular way. Say that. Right? Right? We need to see you acknowledge it. She might be on set, right? She might be on screen, and somebody says something to her or swings, right? When they swing by her eyelashes, right? Her eyes blinking like this is a reaction. Because it acknowledged the gust of wind going past her face, right? It can be involuntary. It doesn't matter. But that was a reaction. So when you don't react, you do what we call missing the beat. The director's going to be like, yeah, you missed that beat. What was you talking about? I missed that beat. Well, there was no reaction here. I didn't ask for big or small. I asked you to acknowledge. Right? The definition of acting. Living truthfully in imaginary circumstances. Acting is not lying. Acting is not being deceptive. Acting is not saying you at the da-da-da when you actually at the club. That's not acting. Acting is living truthfully in imaginary circumstances. Right? So, who received, which should be everybody, when we get Sue Ham Baby hashtag.